I'm Miranda Del Pozo with Caldwell Realty Group, and joining me today is Tom Freppen with Stockton Mortgage.
Hi.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for joining us.
Happy to be here.
We're going to talk about loans today. There are a lot of options, but if you could explain to us a little bit about USDA loans.
Okay, USDA loan, or a Rural Development RD loan, is sponsored by United States Department of Agriculture. Some of the benefits of the loan is it's 100% financing, so that's where a lot of attraction comes. If you have the seller pay closing costs, you can create a loan where there's very little out of pocket to your borrower. So there's some restrictions on the loan. There's an income restriction. Family of up to 4, it's $90,050. Household income, and a family of 5 or larger, it's $118,850. So it's kind of liberal on its income requirements. So, and that's all household members 18 years or older that aren't in school.
Okay, so what about pros and cons of USDA?
Well, the pros, as stated, it's 100% financing, so that's the big draw. Another positive on it is that it does come with a monthly rural housing fee, similar to a PMI, but it's at a rate that's significantly lower than FHA. So typically, a USDA payment is going to be cheaper than an FHA payment, even though FHA has some down payment. The cons, other than the restrictions, that would be about it. There's a property location restriction. It has to be in a qualifying area. There's a map we use for USDA to determine if it's in a qualifying area. It has to do with population density, but quite a few areas in Campbell, Kenton, and Boone all qualify for that. The income restrictions are the main negatives, is that you have to qualify. You cannot own other property, so it can be the only home you own. Other than that, it's a great program.
Okay, and we have seen some delays recently with USDA. Can you kind of talk us through that?
Sure. On a USDA loan, we go through our underwriting process and get our approval, and then at the very end, we'll send the file off to USDA for a commitment. Their commitment to lend or provide the funding for the loan. On a typical basis, that takes maybe 3 to 4 business days. Because of the volume we're seeing right now, and USDA in Kentucky office is a little bit short-staffed, we're seeing delays in that as much as maybe even 14 business days. So it does take a little longer to get to the closing table on that.
Does the outlook look promising?
Yes, Kentucky's office had been short-staffed. They've gotten some help from some other states to provide specialists to help catch up. The delay had been about 14 business days. They've got that down to under 10. So I think they'll get back to the 3 to 4 day in the coming weeks.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, Tom, for joining us today.
Happy to do it.
And make sure that you like and subscribe to the Love Moving page. We're going to have some more videos about real estate and our community.